All right, I made it to the top of 2 at Taos Ski Valley. I took lift 4 up and rode down to where they have the picnic tables and made a left and had to hike. I was able to ride my board some of it when it got flat, but a lot of it I hiked and it was a pretty hard hike. I might do this one other time so I can come down the backside from the top. This time I'm going to basically take White Feather down. I'm going to come down the front side. I haven't seen it. One of the people that worked here said it's a little rougher because it's not driven on as much in the summer, so we'll see. I'm going to take it slow, and I'm even willing to hike down some if I have to. But I think it's going to be fun. There's lift 2. I've only ever been up here in the wintertime. This is my first time. Other than being in the winter, in the summertime, fall, I guess we're in now. Right over there is how you get to the West Basin or Highline and hike to Kachina. So if I hiked 15 minutes, I'd get to a nice view, but maybe next time. It's about to fork left and right. If I go right, I'd be going down the backside. I'm gonna go left. And if you've skied or snowboarded here before, it's, oh, I'm gonna be on Bambi first, I guess, before you get to White Feather. So whatever the easiest way down is, I'm gonna be taking. And yeah, hey mom, hey dad, love you guys. Hello future Devin. This is for you, for when you are bedridden one day as an old man and you're not able to do this stuff anymore. You can check out what you did when you were a nice fit 30-year-old. This lift right here is called 7A. It's how you get back to the front from the backside. In the wintertime, we take this lift to get back up to the top of 2. Let me just make sure I'm still recording. Oh yeah. Onewheel app is recording this, so I'm making history. Alright. I guarantee this is the first time a Onewheel has come down from the top of 2. Because I was the first one to come down from the top of 4, I'm pretty sure. Maybe someone can let me know if I'm wrong. But I am, 99% sure no one has taken the time to hike a Onewheel up to the top of 2 and come down the front side, so this will be a first. practice when I'm not recording, because I can throw my hands up and balance myself with my arms when I really need it. But sometimes when I'm recording, I focus on keeping the camera on me, which is pretty stupid, because then it makes me fall. And I'm actually pretty surprised I haven't fallen yet, because I've gone over some pretty rocky stuff. But honestly, on the backside, once you cut off the main service road, there's some pretty hard terrain that was harder than anything I've done yet on the front side. But we'll see what's ahead. Can't wait to get to White Feather. I bet it gets really flat and I'll be able to carve a lot. Back sometimes when I go down this stuff, or my tail. If you ever come on this, you really have to watch where you go and make sure that you're on some gravel and it's not going to be too sandy, but definitely not pure gravel, because then it just slips out from underneath you. You really got to look out for the big rocks, because those are the ones that will make you fall. I'm just going to see what's over here and keep heading down Bambi, making my way to White Feather. But let's see what's this way. Nice, that's a view of the West Basin there. It's really cool to be out here right now this time of year. And I sent Hannah a text saying that if I don't text her or call her in an hour, or now I guess in 15 minutes, she should call me or, try to figure out where I'm at, because there is no one back here and no one else knows I'm out here. And I do not want to fall and have no one know where I'm at. Start traversing, it's getting steep. to see how much battery I started with. Down here at the top of Zagava, I'll check. I'm just scraping. Woo! I was just free falling for a bit. Ooh, this is where I should get off and walk. Woo! Oh, I can't even get off. I just gotta send it. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm trying to get back over. There's too many loose rocks. Didn't even fall. I got Longhorn to my right, Zagava just below, and look how beautiful it is. And I am glad I brought my leash. Haven't had to use it this time, but last week when I was on the backside, I did fall one time and my leash caught my Onewheel. Probably would have been fine, but at least it stayed close. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break, take a picture up here. I gotta take a picture of my Onewheel for proof. Oh yeah, look at that behind me. Came down that. Awesome. All right, gonna continue, and I'm forgetting where things are at. I can see the top of one, and I want to get to the top of one. I don't think this is going to lead me there if I keep going downhill, so eventually I'm gonna have to cut right, maybe even go uphill some. And I checked my battery, I'm at 76%. I started at the top of 4 with around 89%, so it hasn't regenerated as much as I was hoping, but I did go uphill as I was getting to the top of 2 from 4. I did go uphill on my board some because I was just so tired. I wanted to be able to have the board do some of the work, and that cost me some battery. But who knows, maybe I'll regenerate some battery as I keep going down, and if I really get desperate, I'll pull over at one of these shacks. They might have some electricity for me. I should have went right or left there. It's those big rocks, they just slide out from underneath you. So you really gotta stay away from those big rocks. There just has to be a lot of them come together so they don't move too much. Now I gotta try to start on this slope. And just like snow skating, you have to just commit and start going down. It's actually not as hard as snow skating. This thing does a lot of the work for you. You just gotta trust it and stay pretty loose. But the consequences of falling at a high speed on the Onewheel are a lot greater than snow skating. Why I still try to keep it pretty slow. And you can see I'm wearing pads. I have elbow pads and knee pads, and I've definitely used all of my pads. All of my pads have scrapes on them, including my wrist guards. And I know I've fallen a couple times where my wrist would definitely be hurting, if not broken again, if I wasn't wearing wrist guards. And yeah, I've hit my head. I see stuff online every day of someone in the hospital because they fell off their Onewheel and their helmet was in the mail still, or they just weren't wearing a helmet or pads of any kind. And it sounds like something a parent would say, but it's an accident. It's not something you plan on. And eventually you're going to try cool things or go faster and fall. Test the line. You really have to watch where you're going when you're one-wheeling, as opposed to snow skating. Which, I mean, you still got to watch where you're going, but on the snow you can kind of trust that it's gonna all kind of be the same, you know. But here there's so many different rocks. It goes from rocks to grass to gravel to dirt, and then you look away for 1 second and all of a sudden you're going over a big loose rock and it makes you fall, or a weird bump you weren't expecting. And now that I'm looking at the way to get to the top of one, it doesn't look like I'll get there. Man, now I have a decision to make though. I can take Upper Jesse's or Powder. Well, I got an SD card error, so we'll see how long it keeps recording. But I'm just gonna take Upper Jesse's. Alright, try again. My SD card keeps giving an SD error, or my GoPro keeps giving an SD card error. Sometimes taking out the battery and putting it back in works, so we'll see. I'm gonna end up taking Upper Jesse's, I believe, because I'm just trying to take the easiest way down right now. So going left is a green Upper Jesse, and this leads to Powderhorn, which I don't even think is part of the service road. The service road there is leading up, and that would take me to the top of one, which I did want to see, but there's too much uphill and I'm trying to conserve battery right now. And I definitely do not want to hike again with this Onewheel if I do not have to. hard not to just look around as I'm riding. Just got to take the time to stop, because I never get to see it like this. It's green and yellow, purples, and oranges. It's always snow. About to be at the whistle stop. I didn't even think about this. Alright, this is a picture I need of my Onewheel. Let's see. cool to be here right now. This is the Whistle Stop, and it's a little restaurant at the, restaurant on the mountain. And bathrooms. A lot of the lessons, the kid classes will stop here, especially when they're learning, and take a break, or especially when they're brand new and they come down a little bit and take a long break and use the restroom and finish going down. But oh man, see it without snowing around it. Awesome. And this is just a big field up here that I can play in. And again, I don't want to use too much battery, but I have to play around in this field a little bit. It's tempting to go down that. It's not the service road, but it looks doable. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. Actually be easier here than some parts of the service road, but I can't see over this little lip. Hopefully it stays flattish. That's cool because it's grass. Groove there. I think it's doable. Of lift 2 coming up. Chairlift. This is chairlift 2. service road for a little bit, cut into this field because it looks really nice. Alright, I said I was going to take the easiest way down, which is White Feather, but look what I missed out on. A whole green field. And I'm going to take Powderhorn down now because it just looks like a green field. It's definitely going to be steeper than White Feather and not the easiest way down. But I don't know the next time I'm going to make that hike again. So I just got to find the funnest way down. Get back to paying attention. Make sure I'm still recording. GoPro. Onewheel app. What I'm recording on my phone is on the Onewheel app. You can record your rides and it will map out your ride. And you can post it on the app and other people will be able to see. So it's just kind of a way of saying you got the first spot there, or showing other people where's fun spots to Onewheel app. And I'm doing it just for the coolness factor, saying that I one-wheeled at the top of Taos Ski Valley. Man, I'm really looking back at that green hill and disappointed I didn't go down it. This is more fun here than the service trail. Let me stop talking. Alright, stopped recording again. Alright, it's doing the thing where it stops recording again. Alright, it's doing the thing where it keeps stopping, saying SD card error. So hopefully it's recording all this. And luckily, I think I've heard it beep every time it stopped recording, so I think I've gotten everything recorded. And here we go. I'm still on Powderhorn. Pretty lumpy right here. Looks a lot better here. Trying to find my line now. It's not as forgiving as it was up there, but I'm real close to the service road. I just have to commit. Yeah, leash. So many lumps. Just walk it down. Guess I should have stayed on the service road. It's really not like dangerous. It's easy to jump off. This is embarrassing. I think it's still on. I just can't start like that. I gotta send it. Oh, that didn't work either. Maybe it needs to be restart. I'm at 75%. So I've lost 1% since the top of Zagava. And that's just because I haven't stayed on the service road, and every time I see a flat spot I mess around in it. I bet I would be right at 76 if I hadn't done that. I could have stayed on. That was just getting to be too much speed. This thing isn't really about speed. Alright, back on the service road. Enough messing around. That was fun. Definitely not as easy as I thought. It is a blue at Taos, and a blue at Taos is pretty steep. Should stick to the greens on my Onewheel for now. All right, if I go right here, keeps me on White Feather and it takes me down to the base. But I'm just gonna go check out the base of 8 and waste more battery. That's all right. This is another ski lift called Lift 8, and I just want to see it. Oh, and nice, I forgot there's another service road here, so I don't even have to go back up. I can just take this back to, take this service road back to White Feather, so it's perfect. Back to White Feather. This is where it's going to get pretty flat for Taos, and it'll be pretty easy for a little bit. I'm almost down to the base. Now I have to decide if I want to go back to 4 and hike up again, or what I'm going to do. I might come back a different day and do one more hike so that I can come down the top of 2, come down the backside from the top of 2 this time instead of come down the front side. But I would love to come down the front side again because I didn't stay on the service road the whole time, so I haven't seen it all, and there's other places I could dip into. It would be really fun. But man, that hike. this out. It's the base of Taos Ski Valley right there. Oh, there you are. Yeah, dude, I started at the top of 2.
Nice. Oh, yeah. See any bucks?
No, just some ladies up there. Yeah. Yeah, I've come down the backside before. This is my first time coming down the front side. It's pretty fun. What are you up to up here?
Buck hunting.
Oh, dang, you're hunting up here?
Yes, sir.
Dang, nice.
Oh, I've seen a fork up here, but I didn't want to kill him.
Nice, dude. Dude, I didn't even know. Dude, I bet it's fun. You've been hiking up in there?
Yeah, I did all the way up to Williams.
No way.
That whole area. And I just saw nothing but roads and they're fun. And now I've hiked this like 10 or 12 times now recently, so I'm hoping the bucks have moved in to be able to go. So
Yeah.
hopefully.
Well, good luck, man.
Let's go.
How late are you staying out here?
I'll probably be out here till dark.
Dang, nice, dude.
Yeah, I've been doing early morning and afternoon hikes up in this area to see. That's when they usually start to move more.
Yeah.
They're just bedding during the day, so hopefully I'll get into a buck this afternoon.
Good luck, buddy. When I get hung up, there we go. Turtle. Made it to the base. About to put the GoPro away and decide if I want to try to make it back to the backside. I don't know how much time I have. And do one more lap on the backside. But that was fun. First time coming down the front side from the top of 2. And basically, you know, Bambi and White Feather, but went on Powderhorn a little bit. A lot of fun. Alright, love you guys.